The 5 essential truths about hormones. First of all, what are hormones? Well, they're chemical messengers that flow through the blood, throughout the body, and account for everything from adolescent development to sexual reproduction to repair of the body, and basically gives the characteristics of why men are men and women are women. You hear a lot about hormonal imbalance, but what really are these problems? Well, let me reiterate something. First of all, people first realize what hormones are when they see young people in adolescence. In other words, young men start to look like young men and women start to look like young women. In other words, they go through sexual development. That's the first place that most people identify the role of hormones, particularly sex hormones. Number 2, the brain. That's why young men feel confident and young women are happy and optimistic when they're young, because hormones have what we call a neurosteroid effect on their brain. Number 3, the immune system. Hormones are what we call in medicine immunomodulators, a fancy term for saying that they modify the immune system. That's why when people get sick when they're young, they seem to recover so quickly. Number 4, recovery. Everything from blood flow to tissues, recovering from injury. Every time you see a young person get hurt, they seem to always do a little better than if they had that injury later in life. It's due to hormones. Hormones help repair and recover tissue. Number 5, this is extremely critical. Why is it that young people don't seem to age? Well, hormones as an entire group work as an interactive group of chemicals. They basically repair and upkeep the body and keep it from aging inside out. So that's why people, as they age, they get further out from their perfect combination of hormones. These chemical messengers, which we call hormones, help prevent the body from breaking itself down when you're young. But as you get older and you have deficiencies and imbalances, then the body starts showing what we call aging, or in many cases premature aging. In some cases it occurs as early as the late 20s and early 30s. As an example, I see clients all the time coming to me at younger and younger ages. So, in summary, hormones are very critical. They have 5 important functions. They affect sexual development characteristics, they affect the brain, they affect the immune system, they help you recover, and ultimately they keep you looking and feeling like you did years ago. A word or two about mistakes when it comes to hormones. So what is the big mistake that we're facing when it comes to hormones? Well, the typical approach is to go to the doctor in middle age, and usually what happens is the doctor tries to correct 1 or 2 deficiencies. See, they're assuming that you just started to age and then correcting 1 or 2 deficiencies, particularly the sex hormones, is going to really help you stop aging. Well, as we know from our discussion that's going to be coming up today, you will know a whole lot better. You will have realized that hormones had a lot of things to do in your younger years, and the further you are from this perfect balancing of hormones, the more likely you are to be aging. And those are the 5 essential truths about hormones.